Okay, guys, I'm gonna do kind of a weird kind of video that a lot of you guys probably know about this controller already, but and it's been out there for a while. But I want to do a video on it because it's a controller that's important to me for like fighting games and helps improve my gameplay on fighting games, especially if you go watch my MK11 stress test video. I use this controller and like the tail end of um, the tail end of the matches. I think, or maybe all of them. I'm not sure if I use them in all of them or not, but I know I use it on a lot of them. But a lot of you guys probably aren't familiar with this controller, and if you're not, it's the Hori Fighting Commander, and it's a really cool controller. It's made. This one's made for the PS4 and PS3 and PC, but there's also an Xbox One version. As you can see, it has face buttons, your normal face buttons like square, X, triangle, and circle, but then it has R1 and R2 on the front, which is really useful because, let's say you're playing a game like Dragon Ball Fighters, for instance, and you want easy access to like your Super Dash or your Dragon Rush. Well, there you go, they're right there. Now the cool thing is they also give you the option for these shorter buttons too, and you might notice this little switch up here. Now what this switch does is it basically makes um, these two right trigger buttons instead of being R2 and R2 and R1. It's I believe if I can read it here, if the wire would get out of the way, it says R2 changes to L2 and R1 changes to L1. So there you go. So basically, um, if you have this, I can show you guys better when I show you gameplay. Cause I'll go into train mode and I'll show you guys what the switch does. But on the bottom here, um, there's a switch to let me see if I can get that in there. I don't know if it'll show up. There's a switch to switch it to PC, PS3, and PS4, and um, you have to switch it to PC, of course, when you want to use it on PC. When you want to use it on PS3, you have to switch it to PS3 and PS4. You have to switch it to PS4. Now, when you switch it to PC, it might, if you have Steam, it might bring up your Steam client right away. So, just like cancel out of it and say you don't want to set up the controller because it'll automatically pretty much set it up as a 360 controller anyway. Um, so reasons why I like this controller is for me especially. You guys know I have a disability, cerebral palsy. Um, it really comes in handy because I'll use this controller as an example here real quick. My Logitech wireless gamepad. Let's say I'm playing Dragon Ball Fighters for instance, because I've actually tried using this on my Switch version with a um, USB dongle, which I'll talk about later in a second. But let's say I'm trying to play fighters, and I want to switch to like if I have like Gohan on my team. If I want to switch to Gohan, I have to press and hold L1 or L2 depending on where he is. Well, my finger doesn't know when I'm playing the game. Like I have to hold the controller a weird way, so my finger doesn't always want to click on these buttons or press these buttons down. So the nice thing is about this controller here is I can just go up here and be like, oh, okay, look, I want to switch to Gohan. Boom, hold it down, done. I want to switch to Vegito. Uh, go, boom, done. I want to do an assist move. Done, done. Double assist, done. It's really quick and easy for me to hold it and uh, use it and play with it and do well in fighting games. When I first heard about this controller, I wanted it right away, and it's only $40, so it's not too expensive. but I know it's kind of a niche thing. Like if you're big into fighting games, um, you might like this controller, but most people would probably tell you to go with like a fight stick, and I can't really use those because my disability. I don't have the dexterity to use um, like joysticks and fight sticks like that because I can't really move my wrist the way you would need to move fast enough to do like moves and stuff. So a traditional D-pad with all the buttons basically I need on the face, and then these two up here, all within access of my right hand, really helps out. So I want to give props to Hori for making this controller. I know that that's not what they intended this controller to before. Is like for people like me, because there are other options for people that are worse off than me, like that can't really use their hands or can only move like their eyes or some of their feet or something like that. Because there's a controller like that for the Xbox One where you can map it to different things and stuff. That controller's not for me. People have talked about it before, um, and it's just not for me. I'd be interested to look at one, but like I wouldn't go out and pay like $300 or whatever it is just to try one out. I would love to look at one if someone has one. Let me know, and they're willing to like let me take a look at it just for like YouTube purposes. Let me know. Email me in my on my contact page, or message me on Facebook, and we'll figure something out. But I'd really like to look at one, but I don't think I could practically use it. But this is a nice alternative, especially with fighting games. Now, oddly enough, there is a button on here or a switch to switch the left stick and right stick. I don't know why the hell they did that, because why would you want to do that? You couldn't play a game effectively effectively that way. I mean, as far as I know, you can't. Because I tried to play the Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 with this, and it just doesn't work. Like, you can do it, you just can't play effectively. So I don't know why that's the thing. There is an option button and a share button, so you can still record videos, take snapshots and stuff like that. And there's an option button, and there's also a PlayStation button. So if you need to like turn off your PS4 or whatever, you can do that. But you can't turn on your PS4 with it since it's a wired controller, because you guys can see wires right there. Um, and also there's a turbo button, so if you're playing like Street Fighter, and you want to do like Chun-Li's kick move, and you don't feel like mashing the medium kick or heavy kick button, you can just hold down the turbo button, press the button you want turbo to hold, or press it again if you want to just rapid fire. So that's pretty much your options you have. Like I said, there's also a way to use this for the Switch. Probably either version, either the Xbox One or the PS4 one. There's a little USB dongle. I forget what the hell it's called though. Um, it's like Mayflash or something like that. It's made by Mayflash. It's like a USB converter thing. You could pretty much plug any controller into it, because it has a USB end like a normal USB uh, style controller. So you can pretty much plug anything into it. That's USB. I think you can even do like Bluetooth stuff, but I'm not sure how to do it with that. Because all I wanted it for is to use this on Dragon Ball Fighters on the Switch. So I'm really glad I picked that up. I'll leave a link below in the description for both of these things. By the way, I'm not like sponsored by them. I just really want to do a video. I've been wanting to do a video on this controller for a while, and I figured what a better time to do it than that with the avenue of Mortal Kombat 11 coming out, because it's literally coming out like pretty much a month. So I figured why not do it now. So I'm gonna cut to some gameplay of MKX for my PC, and I'll go into trade mode and show you guys different combos and stuff that I can do with certain people and whatever else. I'm not like tournament good or nothing crazy, but I can do decent combos, and I will show you guys like how the buttons are set up and whatnot. And then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts on the controller, and if I think it's worth it, which sneak peek. I do, but I'll give you more in-depth thoughts after you see the gameplay. So I'll be right back, and we'll switch to some gameplay. Okay, guys. There's a gameplay with the Hori fight pad. Which is that I am using it. Sorry I changed the angle of it, but I tried to do the gameplay with the NVIDIA Shield, but it wouldn't work, so I had to use OBS Studio. That's fine. That'll turn out alright. So let's go to training mode. I'll show you the different
Scorpion
things and stuff. Hold on. My favorite costume.
Scorpion
Make him look like Hanzo.
Kano
Alright. Alright. So, okay. Basic. Punch. Kick. Heavy kick. Heavy punch. Throw or RB. And then block. And get to left trigger. And LB. Now if you want to do your X-ray, you just do these two. Okay? Like that. Now, if you switch this switch, you can see that it switches back to these buttons, to the lower buttons. It doesn't supposed to be the top two, just like they're supposed to be. But I like it like this because it gives you access to these buttons down here. You get what I'm saying. It's easier for me. I'll prove to you how much better I play with it. Like that. I used to use that. I'm so used to using PS4. Using PS4 to play. I can't really stop that. There we go. Really can do that. Now, if I want to do something like this, like a combo that requires an enhancement, I can just switch it. Alright, so nailed it. I wish I would have made this little switch there. Because now I can easily do this. To enhance and do that. So if I wanted to do like now I can do like something like that. So that's if I would prefer to do that. But in MK11 they switched it to where you actually just press one button after you do the move to have it be enhanced. Or during the combo. That's the better character what I would need to do. So again, so if you switch it to this, your buttons get switched. Where these are like that. But then if you switch back, they're normal, you know, like they are. Like these. So then, alright. So there you go, guys. So now I'm gonna give my final thoughts. And well, you guys already know what I'm gonna say about this control. I love this control. But I'm gonna give my final thoughts. So there you go, guys. Okay, guys, so there you go. There's the Hori Fighting Commander controller for the PS4. And that's why I really like this controller. You saw my combo skills were pretty okay for what I could do, because like I said, this controller really helps out. I wish I could do better footage of it, of me like using it while, like, so you guys can see what I'm doing, so you guys can see like my button presses and stuff. But that's why I went into train mode, so you guys can kind of see that I wasn't making it up and fabricating the video. So yeah. Anyway, I really recommend this controller, especially if you like traditional D-pads when you're playing fighting games, because it's a really good solid D-pad, especially when you break it in. Like when you first get it, it's a little bit it's kind of stiff. I remember it being a little stiff when I first got it for fighters, but then when I started using it daily, every day using it, it kind of broke in and was easier to use. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this controller. Did you guys like this video? Did you like this kind of review that I just did? 'Cause I just thought I'd do something a little different for the channel. Like I said, I wasn't sponsored by them at all. I just wanted to do this little review, I guess, or talking about it. Because like I said, guys, for as long as I can remember, I've always enjoyed like having controls like this for fighting games. Even for the Super Nintendo, there's a turbo controller that had a similar setup to where L and R were on the face. So for like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat 2 back in the day, or MK3, I mean, not MK2, MK3, I could easily play better because I could easily reach the L and R buttons because they were right there in the front. That's why I like these controllers. It's because I can easily reach these buttons. So so there you guys go. I know it's kind of weird to do a video on a controller that's this old, but I still think it's worth picking up even today. Like, it's a few years old, but like I think it's still relevant to talk about it today. Even like for me especially, because I really do love this controller. I use it all the time when I play Dragon Ball FighterZ on my Switch, and my PS4, and I play on them when I have time to, because my brother always watches freaking TV, so I can't really play it on my PS4 as much as I like to, but that's why I have the Switch. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know if you have this controller and if you like it. So yeah, I'm curious about other people's thoughts on it. So there you go, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like this video. As well as please support me on Patreon if you're not already a Patreon supporter. If you are already, thank you so much for supporting. If you're not, only $1 a month will get you access to vlog videos and other posts I may do on there. So anyway, guys, all this stuff, links below in the description for Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, Discord, all that good stuff. And where I got this stuff will be in the description too. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out.